Caesar Creek is a beautiful place to live, work, and play.
When I first moved to Waynesville, there was no dam. They had just begun buying land. The Corps of Engineers had just begun buying land for the lake. And I fished and hunted all along Caesar Creek. And you know, the thing that makes it special, I think, is just the topography of the area. You know, it's not all flat, it's not all hills. We've just got a good mixture of hardwood, forest, open ground. Now we have this beautiful lake. It's magic.
Caesar Creek is a place where people are drawn to the lake, all with the same passion for nature. I think the opportunity to learn more and enjoy it will inspire people to help protect it.
We are all linked together by our natural world. Healthy soil and water is essential to life.
Everything upstream ends up downstream. It's important to care about what happens in our watershed because our local watershed drains downstream to the Little Miami River, which is a national and scenic river, and then eventually to the Ohio. In general, the Caesar Creek watershed is a healthy watershed. That is not to say there aren't problem areas or ways to improve our interaction with the land and natural resources of the watershed.
Healthy soil and water are critical, not just for Farm Bureau and our members, but for all of us. Both are essential for growing high-quality food, but it all starts and ends with the soil. The better the soil, the better the water as it filters through for the farm families that drink that water and for their neighbors downstream.
The Caesar Creek Collaborative was formed to improve and protect the water and soil quality in the Caesar Creek Lake and surrounding watershed.
Caesar Creek Collaborative is a working group made up of local and state agencies, nonprofits, universities, and landowners. The goals of the Caesar Creek Collaborative are to first study the watershed, gathering information from scientists and those who live, work, and recreate in the area. And then we will develop a well-thought-out plan, which will detail projects that can improve the area. Our next step would be to involve both public and private landowners, and to seek funding sources to accomplish these projects.
We can all do our part to protect these precious resources.
And if we make small changes upstream, they really combine and multiply so that we really can affect that downstream Ohio River even. What might these small changes be? A new wetland on public land, a stream bank restoration on private property to improve erosion, or work with our local farmers to incorporate grassed waterways, edge of field treatments, or cover crop plantings.
Farmers, we're learning more and more about the soil every single day. What we were all taught 20 years ago has rapidly changed to what we know now. So with the use of things like cover crops to help kind of keep that soil in place, crop rotations in a certain way, all these different methods are things that we're learning along the way, but we still need help to do it. And that's why teaming up with this collaborative and working with that research really helps farmers not only here, but throughout the rest of the state.
Collaborating with the CCC ties directly in with Farm Bureau's mission statement, working together for farmers to advance agriculture and strengthen our communities. When everyone who has a stake in an issue is involved in any project, it takes on that holistic approach and the result's positive, coordinated change. We're seeing that statewide with the Ohio Agriculture Conservation Initiative. This new group consists of agriculture groups like Farm Bureau, as well as conservation, academia, environmental groups, the Nature Conservancy, and the Ohio Environmental Council. We're all working together for the first time ever to help farmers assess what they're currently doing on their farms to protect their soil and water and what they might be able to do a little bit better. And there were some tough conversations among this group about really complex issues, but everyone has a say, and the progress is being made through H2 Ohio and OACI's certification program. Those same results can be realized as we work together with CCC and those who farm and live right here in the watershed. Even though Farm Bureau is a statewide organization, we know the best way to communicate with our members is right there on their own turf. And solving water quality issues isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. Every farm's different, every farmer's different. So getting involved here in the watershed allows us to help farmers find the ways to strike that very important balance between growing a crop that keeps the farm viable and implementing practices that maintains the health of the soil they've invested a lot of time and money into for generations. We also want to give farmers in the area a voice to ensure their needs are at the forefront and giving those who aren't involved in agriculture the insights as to what it takes to protect our natural resources while growing the world's safest, most abundant, and affordable food supply.
It's a wonderful watershed today. It's high quality. It took a lot of work to get it in the shape it's in today. And it's going to take a lot more work in the future to make improvements and make sure that it doesn't slip in water quality.
Help us maintain and improve our healthy waters by taking our survey.
So please visit our website at www.warrenswcd.com to learn more about the work of the Caesar Creek Collaborative. But most importantly, we would love to hear from all those who live, work, and recreate in this region. Your input is essential to the study of this region. On the website, you will find a link to a survey. Please take a few moments of your time to tell us what you know about Caesar Creek Lake and the surrounding region.